Rebirth, the podcast.
On have emotion like crack in the 80s.
So we got a countdown. We had finally got a countdown, guys. It was really nice. I was confused as fuck. So boom. I don't think we should do a countdown anymore. I feel like 86, 80, the fucking countdown.
Just do it.
We just gotta get a rolling
Just
start.
do it. Just tell us that the camera's on. We tried to count. This nigga Trill went from 3 to 5. I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point.
He was multiplying.
This nigga did division.
Quick math.
It's crazy. Trill's behind the camera. We got Boomy Trill figure in the fucking building. Y'all already know what we doing. Y'all know where we at. It's Rebirth, the fucking podcast.
Hey,
we're here. We are here with Boomy Trill figure behind the behind the camera. Braggadocious motherfucking podcast. We got 5'2" in the fucking building.
Big 5'2", not the small one, not the tall one, the biggest. Hey,
5'2", but still bigger than you bitches. You heard me?
Stevie
we got
Wonder to
Doughboy
this
in this
podcast shit.
You know what I'm
motherfucking
saying? The one and only.
Big Dough.
Often imitated, not duplicated.
Never
you know what I'm saying?
duplicated. I am the host. What you wearing, Riri? Riri in real life. What's up? We
Big
in Rebirth
Riri.
the podcast. This is episode 11.
Rebirth, the
Episode
podcast.
fucking 11 is crazy.
I was gonna ask you, how does it feel? You in double digits now. How does it feel?
Yo,
It's up there.
Goes
I
by
feel like
fast.
my daughter who said that when she was 10 and was turning 11 that she was some fucking body and really wasn't nobody. That's how I feel.
You somebody though.
I feel like that. I feel like my daughter, I'm 11 now. That doesn't mean shit, bitch. Keep working. I feel like that. I feel like you got to do a little bit more. But episode 11 is a milestone. We're here. It's Rebirth the podcast. We are at Daquiris to go.
Yes,
Hey.
sir.
Best daiquiris in the age.
Really quickly, can I just go ahead and pop my shit? Do you mind if I just get a little
Go ahead.
dun
Do your
in
thing.
there?
Do your thing.
We're at Daquiris to go. We've been sponsored, bitches.
Hey,
Amazing.
Eat my dick.
Look at God.
You mean we have daiquiris, we have wings, we have a building, we have a backdrop. You hoes feel like you're on Bourbon Street right now, don't you?
We on Bourbon.
Show your titties, bitch.
Goddamn.
Put your titties on live. I'll give you a couple of dollars or something. I don't
Give
know.
you a wing.
I won't.
We're at Daquiris to go. Make sure that y'all come patronize these people. It's 10. Let me make sure that I read the address correctly. 10820 Homestead Road. The Daquiris are Daquiris. How do we feel, guys?
The daiquiris are daiquiring. I'm feeling
I'm
good.
feeling.
I was twisted, tongue-tied, and twisted about 3 times since the
feeling.
episode started, so you have to know that these work.
I got a blue one.
I have a blue one as well.
I got the green one.
I don't know. They good. Come on up here. What's my friend name behind the bar? Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
Big Stacy. Shout out
Go,
to Stacy.
Stacy. Talk to me. Talk to
We
me.
tipped
talk
her.
to me, baby.
We gave her some money. We put some money in her tip jar, so our drinks are a little bit stronger.
And y'all make sure y'all come and tip too. Don't just buy a drink. Patronize and give extra.
Anyway, so boom, we're here at Daquiris to go. How do we feel, guys? How's it like? The vibe.
It feels great. We're being hosted very well. I feel welcome. I feel like I'm at home. The good people here, they treating us really well.
It makes you want to come back.
Don't it?
It makes you want to come
Really
back. and I ain't
quickly,
even
a
left
little
yet.
history about the whole situation.
history.
I've been coming here forever.
Okay.
They're new. I'm a
I'm a
veteran.
newbie.
I'm a veteran at Daquiris to go since they started on Cullen Street, but then now they're here. And actually, before we just get too far into the history of Daquiris to go, we do want to introduce the owner of Daquiris to go, Mr. Rashad fucking Cave.
Big Rashad. Big
Can
Rashad.
Can we get an applaud? Can we get anything for the Rashad Cave?
Yes, sir.
Really quickly. Burn. I love it. Burn. You know what, Trill? I love you because you got the sound that I've been asking for since episode 1. The burn.
We love the burn.
Because I've been doing this shit myself since, a long time. And then he really went and got it for me. We love Boomy Trill Figure. We love Braggadocious Network.
We love the growth.
We love where Rebirth the podcast is heading. And we love Rashad Cave.
Oh, man. Do another one.
I'm so excited about that.
No, I appreciate y'all, and I actually appreciate you, Ree. she was, when I say a veteran, I'm talking about, and I don't mean to say her business, but she showed us love at least 6 out of 7 days out of the week. And I mean, it was almost
You're
like a
telling these
ritual,
people that I'm an alcoholic
I'm sorry.
low key, but that's fine. I don't mind. I was there 6 to 7 times out of a week.
She really showed us a lot of love and spreaded a lot of love and warmth. So we appreciate you and all much success to both of you all, or all of you all on this podcast.
Thank you.
The energy, even though you've only been 11, the energy is almost like 111.
Definitely.
Look at God.
Definitely. Let me take a sip
talk.
on that.
Big talk.
Cheers to that. Thank you for having us here. We appreciate you for opening your doors to us. Again, that just speaks to making sure that y'all don't burn bridges and making sure that you're being genuine people whenever you go across any person. I never thought that today would bring us to here.
Absolutely.
I was just going to get daiquiris.
Yeah.
And they got the good ones.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm going there every day. Like, if I'm going to get a daiquiri, I'm going to go there because they have the good ones. And then that shit blossomed into what the fuck we see right here now.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, it's...
And that, like, how many, like, really quickly, how many years ago? Because I don't want them to feel like it was, like, a long time. Like, it was a long time ago. Like, it's been a while since, to bring this into fruition, so. No,
absolutely. It's been 7 years, and we've gone through the ups, downs, hurdles, but we're still here. We're still alive. We're still breathing. And this is our first time actually penetrating Northside.
Okay.
So as you all know, this is our homestead location. And I share this homestead location with my team. Rod and Matt, they're both back there. Y'all showing some love.
Rod and Matt. School holding it down over there. School, you gonna get on this camera.
Yeah.
You is. Yeah, you is, School.
Yeah, but I share it with them, and those are my guys, and we really have been making sure. A lot of times, and I'm from the South, but a lot of times the North Side, sometimes
shout out to the South Side of Houston, Texas, really quickly.
People say something.
Love y'all.
People say that stuff can't come down or go down in the North Side, and we failed to look at it in a different light. We think that North Side
it's popping on the North,
and we on Homestead.
It's an untapped market, really.
Absolutely.
Honestly, to be honest with you. And then, like, when I was riding down here, I was telling my people, I was like, "Gee, they building this motherfucker up. It's starting to look nice around this bitch."
Oh no, absolutely.
You would have never known. You would have never known. But yeah, so definitely make sure that y'all pull up on the North Side. Like, don't do that, y'all. Come on, this South Side, North Side shit ain't gotta happen forever now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Come on now.
Most definitely. And I just want to say, and this is a small minor plug, over the
I see the pickles in the jar. I see you roll. I see you rolling the pickles in the jar and the things. What's going on with the pickles in the jar?
So the crazy thing is, and again, I'm one of the dreamers of this, right?
Really?
When I started off, the idea was, man, if I could get like 10, 20 locations,
really,
multiply them, I'll just make it big.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of headache when it comes down to locations. Definitely. You're talking about finding good people, insurance. You're
really
about
quickly,
rent, lights,
I don't want to cut you out, but
yeah.
To you slow people, just really listen real quickly and tap in, because y'all like to just get to like doing y'all shit in the comments. But listen, motherfuckers, gems is being dropped here. Boom.
Oh yeah.
It's difficulty when it comes to locations. Yeah. Continue, please.
It's definitely a lot of times when you hear an entrepreneur, especially in the hood, they're like, okay, I'm building up so I can give me a location. But I mean, the market is set up to where really, online you can have or just have just as much success versus the hassle of a location. And so what we've realized is that, hey, look, we have a lot of people that have come in and out of Houston that loved our products, and we've been trying to really isolate and say, instead of trying to have 20 locations, how can we put something in their hand, deliver it to them or mail it to them that can give them a taste?
Okay.
And so we have this infused pickles, which is one of our first items that we're doing. We take our daiquiri, specially made daiquiri mix, and we cut up pickles, we slice them, and we soak them in our special daiquiri mix for 4 days.
You could have been texting me about this a couple of weeks ago, fam.
4 days. Yeah.
Still no pickle.
I know about how the daiquiri is. Yeah. So if they did this and put that in a pickle, wait a minute.
So now everybody in the hood, we know about Kool-Aid pickle.
Oh yeah.
We had Kool-Aid pickle. Well, this is another twist. This is a daiquiri pickle. We soak it, and it's been soaked. And if you look at it, the pickles actually turn the color of the daiquiri.
I didn't even know they were pickles.
I'm gonna drop this gem right here for you all.
Put that right in place.
You can go ahead and put that in my purse. Yeah. Don't put it on that table. Wait a minute. We love a daiquiri pickle. First of all, I saw you twirling that jar, and I was like, what is going on here? What's going on with the pickles? But I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me, just on the strength of I know how this daiquiri work. If he put this and made this into a pickle, he did his thing.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something about just really quickly. I feel like he curated the product. He curated his daiquiris. He did something that nobody else in Houston is doing. There's plenty of daiquiri shops in Houston. I'm not going to lie to you. There are plenty of places that where people can go and pull up and get a to-go daiquiri. They can pull up and get a lemon. But is it going to get you drunk?
Right.
Are you going to feel it afterwards? Is the effect going to be there?
Are you going to wake up with a headache?
I hate to talk to the alcoholics, but alcoholics, I'm speaking to you. This is the one.
Alcoholism
This is our shit right here.
that's American as apple pie. Come on now.
I mean, shit. Everybody has their vice, right?
You know,
Everybody has their vice. So if a daiquiri is your vice, I can compare this to the New Orleans shop and daiquiri. What is the New Orleans place in the New Orleans place New Orleans
Fat
daiquiri
Tuesday?
place? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I can compare that to that, but it's not the same in
Quick
Texas.
story about Fat Tuesdays. Never been to one in New Orleans. They put one. So I'm originally from New York. I'm from Queens.
Yeah.
There's a casino out there. They brand new, probably in like 2012. They built it.
Okay.
Fat Tuesdays, they put one inside the casino.
Yeah.
That motherfucker lasted 2 days
Dang.
before they closed it down. First day, cool. Opening day, really good. They had events, so, it was a little more calm. Next day, Sunday, chairs being thrown.
If it's not
people
the same
upset.
daiquiri that people are used to, it's not going to hit the same.
I don't think New Yorkers are used to daiquiris because we don't have that kind of
Yeah.
shit out
Nah.
there.
In
the
New
weather's
Orleans,
different
the
out there,
Fat
too.
Tuesday in New Orleans, you're going to be like walking down the street like this.
Yeah.
And then the Fat Tuesday in Houston is
New
a
York,
little
get
bit
your shit
different.
together, man. Y'all fucking up, man.
Fuck Fat Tuesday. Shout out to D&G Daiquiris.
Yeah, amen.
We're here, and they work. Really quickly, before we move on to anything else, I do want to talk about your history in politics. If y'all don't know or not, this gentleman, Mr. Rashad K,
Big Rashad.
Not the little one.
he ran for council member of, what is it,
District D.
District D. That is on the south side of Houston, Texas. That is MLK. That is Cullen. That is the place where you served
So the
for
area
a
that
long
matters.
time.
The area
Right.
that matters.
Right.
Really, that matters.
No, absolutely. No, a lot of times, and this is something that I'm very passionate about politics. A lot of times, especially millennials and Generation X, do not understand how important it is.
Okay.
A lot of times we
Speak to it, please.
We think that it doesn't affect us. But we all understand or hear stories in the hood about a cop doing wrong by us.
Okay.
Well, who picks the police chief?
Preach.
The
Listen.
mayor does, right?
Preach.
We all know of somebody that got a bad hand dealt
Okay.
in the courthouse. Well, who picks the judges?
Me.
We elect them.
Hi.
Right? And so a lot of times, especially black and brown people, we get extremely excited about presidential elections, which is
Exactly.
good, right? But you can't call the president and say, hey, look, there's something going down on my street and I need help.
Okay.
Right? So sometimes your local government is probably way more important to you locally and for immediate gratification than it is the national. Not that you shouldn't be involved in both.
Right.
And so that's just what I advocate for. I'm currently the district director for Senator John Whitmire. That's my day job. But I'm definitely in politics, and I try to communicate and educate politics to all my friends, all my family, and the people in the urban area to let them know how important it is.
Okay.
Yes.
I honestly feel that we spoke about that on the episode that Rainwater was on. We spoke about politics really briefly, and I made sure that I mentioned that people who are really less educated, they really shouldn't be speaking on politics. But that was something that I made mention of. I remember when you and I think Pop Darby, y'all both
Shouts
ran.
out to Pop Darby. Yeah.
Shout out to my guy Pop.
Yeah.
Y'all
Clothing
both
Land,
ran.
yeah.
Yes, y'all both ran for councilman, and I said that the only reason why I got up that day is because I knew people who were on the ballot.
Yeah.
And that's something that I feel like the world, I mean, that's not nothing that we really just have. Like, we don't know who our president is. We don't know who our senator is even. Yeah. We don't know who any of them people are. We just vote for them because based on what we hear. But if you actually like meet these people or know these people or actually just, you know what I'm saying, feel like you can communicate with them people directly, you're going to get up and you're going to do more for them people. I went out and I voted.
Well, I appreciate that.
I went out and I voted.
Seriously.
I did.
Can you get applause? Can we do the applause on that one? Yeah, let's.
Yes,
Look,
please.
we re-voted now. Hopefully that wasn't
I
the
voted for
last
people
time.
that I
Hopefully wasn't the last
knew.
time.
I voted for the people that I knew, and I voted for the people who I know were actually out in the community and meeting the people where they're at.
That's actually important. You know what I mean? Face recognition is important when it comes to supporting anything.
Hello.
Definitely.
So I do applaud you for that, for sure.
Hello.
Man.
that.
He was
I appreciate
outside.
that. I
He was
appreciate
outside,
that, yeah.
actively outside.
In
I
the
mean,
community.
again,
Yeah.
I would have never met him if it wasn't for you having a location on Cullity, you having a location in the community. Not only did you have a location in the community where people were servicing you or patronizing you, he came back outside and was making sure that he was getting in touch with these people. I mean, on any day.
And that's important. That's important.
On any day.
I appreciate
On any day I can see him.
We came out. I mean, the Easter egg hunt. We do right there in South Park. We take care of over 500 kids every Easter, giving them over 10,000 eggs, free food, and so I mean, it's the small things. And we, to be honest, we don't do it. A large reason why we have our stores in urban areas is so that we can sustain some of the profits and give back.
Hello.
So that's our large goal. We know automatically we go to some places we can just focus on making money and that's it.
Of course.
Our goal is always to give back. So
Hey,
That's what we like
what's
to
up.
see. That's what we need.
I can vouch for that. That's period. I've seen that. We did do the Easter egg hunt. We did the Easter egg hunt. I mean, mind you, when I tell you everything was free, the kids came out. They enjoyed themselves. I enjoyed myself. I think I had some crawfish and some hot dogs out there that day.
we did.
I believe so. The man provided seafood and hot dogs, and I was eating them things.
Yeah.
hospitality. That's important.
Yeah, y'all gotta come out.
It's really good to know that people from the community are supporting the community. We said that on the last episode. Support is literally more important than anything else in this whole situation that we're trying to get across. We need the people to come out and support us. I mean, mind you, we can believe in ourselves all we want to, but shit, if don't nobody else come out, then it's kind of like I'm just talking to my motherfucking self.
Real talk.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to Mr. Rashad Cave. We appreciate you so much for
I
having us
appreciate
here.
y'all.
For real.
We appreciate you so
Yeah.
much for everything that you do in the community. I appreciate every free daiquiri that I've ever gotten.
Look, and if y'all on right now on social media, we still stay open during the week till 10. On our flyer, we have our social media is NO Daiquiri to go, and go is spelled GEAUX. That's our main page, and then our homestead location is NO Daiquiris to go _HS for homestead.
Keep in
So-
mind, we will post all of this on the Instagram page. We will make sure that it's on the YouTube page as well. We appreciate you.
No, I appreciate
We thank
y'all.
you so much.
Thank
and not
you so
only
much.
just for
Of
having us
course.
here, we appreciate you for everything you
For
do.
everything you do, for real.
Thank you.
Straight up. Mr. Rashad K.
Big Rashad. Let's get some applause for Rashad. Let's get some applause for Rashad.
Again, I feel like I always connect with people or come across people who share common interests with me.
Organically.
That's always good.
The south side of Houston, Texas is so very special to my heart. Like, it's so very special to me. My child's grandmother lives there. My child was born there. Like, everything on the south side of Houston, Texas is special to me, and I would love to see the day that, you know what I'm saying, like, we get our shit together and make that shit like how it's supposed to be. But anyway, so we're gonna move on. Does anybody have anything else they want to say before we
Let's
move on?
get ghetto. Yes.
Let's get ghetto.
Let's get to it.
Let's
Rebirth
get ratchet.
Podcast.
Y'all are here
Or
at Rebirth the
Emotional Like
podcast.
Back in
This
the
is episode motherfucking 11, and it's called "Let the Games Begin, Bitch." We have entered into football season.
It's football
let's
season.
go.
Yes, sir.
We have entered into football season, and that shit's coming in fucking hot. Mainly because of my boy Deion Sanders. I love to give props to the NFL teams, but that nigga Deion Sanders is over there outshining you niggas. I need y'all to step it up over there.
Y'all not messing with him at all.
He went and got Lil Wayne and brought Lil Wayne out. That shit was crazy.
Big Offset. Offset was there,
Offset
too.
was-
Offset was there too?
Cameron came
Sideline.
back.
Whoa.
He had basketball players.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Deion, if you're looking for somebody to do the podcast, we're available.
You did.
Deion, I'll be there on the sidelines, nigga, ducking footballs and all type of shit. I'm there.
I don't like how the ESPN commentator, you know, they had to put a black guy to say the bullshit up there. They had two black commentators. They were like, it looks like the BET Awards on the sideline. I was like,
Can they stop using
I
black
don't like that.
black commentators, black journalists, and black people to say the shit that they would never say in their real lives?
Exactly.
Because you know you get smacked if you was a white person, right? Okay. But that's fine. Deion is doing his shit regardless to what they say, how they hate.
And the team.
And he brung people out, and they're winning, and people are supporting. We love it. I love to fucking see it, though.
He broke the record for ESPN viewership. It was like 9 point something mil. One day, one game. Never before seen.
Never
Dion
seen
did that.
it.
Prime
Woo,
time.
prime time. Mind you, he was big as shit when I was a child. Like, hi.
Dion.
Y'all
Yes.
are, to the young generation, you are knowing the new prime time. I been knew who this nigga was.
When he was
We
playing. When he
knew who
was
this nigga
playing.
was. Nigga been him.
Facts.
Y'all are just now finding out about it. Congratulations for you. We love that for y'all. But mind you, keep in mind that this man been him. And he's been doing this shit. And he's been proclaiming that he's the best fuck ever.
Best Dion story I could talk about. When he was getting drafted, the Giants came and approached him. I think they had like pick 5, 6, or 7.
Okay.
And they were, when it's draft time, the teams that are interested in you, they come talk to you like, hey, we're thinking about drafting you. Dion told them, what pick y'all got? What number pick y'all got? They were like 5. He was like, yo, I'm gonna be there. Don't even worry about it.
I'm definitely
I ain't
getting
gonna
number
be
1.
there.
Somebody's definitely gonna put me out number 1,
going
and by the time they get to 5, your motherfucking ass gonna be done. Shout out to Deion Sanders.
Shout out to Dion. Shout out to both of his sons, Shiloh and Shador. They killing.
Well,
Shout out to the
his,
team.
Junior as well with Well Off Media. They got the behind the scenes as well.
Come on
so
now.
you can see a little bit more. So
Ooh.
Come on now.
Deion is doing his thing. He's covering all grounds. We love that. We
Shout out
love
to
that.
the Sanders family.
We love that
Definitely.
for the Sanders family. We love that for Deion. Again, if you need somebody to do that podcast, this nigga knows sports better than me. I'm just there for the looks the whole time. Deion.
Call me.
Call us. Yeah, definitely call us. Next in NFL news.
What's up?
Next in NFL news. You guys know better than the fuck that I do what's going on in the NFL.
Cowboys 3-0. Hey.
You did. Y'all don't see that coming. Y'all didn't see that.
I didn't see that now. Fuck the Giants.
Are y'all happy
Big
about
fucking
this?
Yeah, yes. Big happy.
As a New Yorker, I say fuck the Giants.
And as somebody that got fam in New York, fuck the Giants.
Lord,
I do feel bad about the Jets, though. Aaron Rodgers got injured first week, first
Yeah.
play, first drive, not first play. That was unfortunate. They going through it right now in New
Lord
York.
Jesus.
The Jets have been trashed for many years. They were on the cusp of doing well when the Darrell Reeveses were there, Rex Ryans.
I don't know nothing that they talking about. I was going to talk about Sergio and his mama.
What happened with Sergio?
He had supposedly went missing, and then he wasn't. And then the mama was supposedly had been dead, and then she wasn't. Motherfuckers is doing anything for Instagram. But y'all continue talking about the stats and shit. I mean, I don't
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, that's
fucking know about any of this shit that they're talking about.
Me, please.
Inform us.
Sergio Brown, one of the NFL players or a former NFL player, they said that they found his mom dead,
Oh, okay.
body deceased. Boom, and then they said that nigga was missing. That nigga popped up on Instagram today like, who the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
I'm not missing.
I did see that.
And my mama ain't dead. What are y'all talking about?
He was in Mexico.
Right.
Yeah,
The nigga, and
looked
then
like he was living.
the crazy part about it is he was a little too cavalier about the whole shit. Like, nigga, we just thought your mama was dead and you was missing. The fact that you just pop up with the Nemo
Surprise,
shit
surprise.
is crazy to me. I'm like, who orchestrated this shit? Who's behind it?
It's a Tubi. Tubi's
They try to
behind
make
it
a new
all.
special. They try to make a new.
Hey, Tubi is
TV
on
show.
the rise. That's all I gotta say.
This nigga Doughboy is funny as fuck. Tubi be doing some flaky ass shit. We're not blaming you though, Tubi. I still might want that movie to come out or not. Don't play with Tubi like that. But no, this shit was definitely giving janky as fuck. The shit was janky as shit. I don't know where the fuck this nigga came from or where this shit happened at, but I was invested in the shit because I was like, oh my God.
What's going on with black people when they go to Mexico? They automatically, not
It's giving
automatically.
Carly Russell at this point. Were you behind it? Sergio. If I find out you was behind this shit,
Somebody tell me something.
if I find out he was behind this shit, don't be surprised when I tell you that the nigga was behind his own motherfucking mama and his self being missing. Don't be surprised. They doing anything on Instagram nowadays. This
Now,
shit
you
is
see,
crazy.
Sergio Brown, I'm not familiar with this game. Don't know who he played for. Shout out to him. But he is a topic of discussion. So, I mean, it worked.
It worked. I'm talking about your dumb ass. You had me involved. I was like, oh my God, a black man is
In
missing.
Mexico again.
A black man is missing. I hate y'all. Stop doing that dumb ass shit.
Stop lying.
Stop getting me on here looking fucking stupid.
Or
Stupid
stop
ass.
lying, nigga.
Stop
keep it at
fucking
that.
lying, nigga.
At that.
God damn. What is the other football player from Houston? What is his name? And he has like 4 baby mamas.
Whoa.
He's viral as well right now. More NFL news. The only NFL news that I know about. Messy shit. I can't tell you how many touchdowns a nigga scored.
From Houston. He a young nigga. He new.
I don't know. Yeah, it's some nigga from Houston. He plays for
4
some
kids
team.
at
He
one
has
time?
4 baby mamas
In
at
the
one
NFL?
time. Yeah, in the NFL.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Shout out to you, my boy. You stronger than me, man. I can not do it.
Sow your royal oats.
Wow. So I heard this shit today that niggas put babies in bitches for security.
Ooh.
Damn.
Coming in hot. Where you heard that?
I heard that at work. I work at a place where it's a lot of niggas. And you know what? That's me. Because I choose to work at places and do things and be things in places with a lot of niggas. But it's fine. So I was at work and they was like, yeah, I got this bitch pregnant, so I know I'm good now. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, wait. That's how they were
crazy.
coming on. I thought you were. Oh, wow. Okay. This is news to me. Wow.
He has a few bitches pregnant, though.
I did hear this. You're right. I didn't know he was from Houston. I did hear at the same time. Like they didn't even give birth yet. They all pregnant right now. I did hear about this story.
That's wild.
They are impregnating women to have homes to go to because they're just as homeless as we are.
Dang.
Hey,
Oh, do this bitch got a house?
Boy, it's couch surfing.
That bitch got a job?
you couch surfing as a
Cowabunga.
football
That
player?
don't got a bank account?
Jeez.
Oh, let me pregnate this up. They have nowhere to go. These
This might be a young thing. You think it's a young thing?
Nah, bro.
No.
Sadly, it's not, bro. It's crazy.
Unfortunately, you older niggas are losing in this race between these younger men.
I tried to shoot y'all some bail, but the bail bond's closed.
Y'all ain't got the money to pay the bail bonds.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. They don't have the money to pay the bail bonds. These younger men, they're out here and they're scamming.
Oh yeah, big time scammers. Shout out to all my scammers out there.
Big scammers.
Get in contact with me. I might need someone that y'all got. You know what
They
I'm saying?
sit at home all day. They playing their PS5. They got the new Madden. They didn't download
Hey,
that
hit
hoe
us up
already.
because I need a PS5. I'm currently on the 4.
You understand what I'm saying?
You
These
did?
niggas don't go to work from 9 to 5. They at home all day. They're living their best life at home. They done made $20,000 before 5 o'clock done hit.
Sheesh.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, the shit is crazy.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Y'all doing it big, though.
Come
They're
sponsor-
doing it big.
sponsor the podcast.
Not only that, they have like the money to just. They're like, oh, bitch, where you want to meet at? Ruth Chris? Let's go to Ruth Chris. They want to go to Ruth Chris and shit like that. You older niggas,
Niggas can't spell Ruth Chris. Go ahead.
it's fine. The older, but I feel where you older niggas is coming from. I feel where y'all coming from. Y'all go to work. Y'all are trying hard. We didn't have the new phones and the new technology that them niggas had now. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally had the little singular wireless, John. Yeah, I feel you. I understand where we come from, but step it the fuck up.
I don't even know if they can compete nowadays. Like, man, I got younger family members. I'm not gonna put y'all on blast, but these niggas be every day pulling up in the AMG with the LEDs and shit. Nigga, you know I love a good LED.
He love a LED.
I love a good
Hey.
LED, nigga. You see them shits in the car? I'm like, oh, nigga, he got money. Nah. They just got a nigga bank account.
Thank you.
They just tapped into a nigga bank
Niggas
account.
tapped in.
Maybe break the shackles. Break the shackles and stop worrying about what them bank account people think feel about you. Stop worrying about the bank.
Yes, break the shackles off your feet. So
Break
you
the
can
shackles so you can dance. Because mind you, the bank people ain't never called you and asked you was you short on your rent.
They're not.
They not calling you. You can't call them and ask them for shit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, if you spend $1 over, they're supposed to charge you $35 extra. I'm just saying, fuck them bank people.
Fees. We don't
Tap
like
in
those.
with my scammers. Boom, boom, boom. No, don't.
We're not promoting that, but if you do that, hey, we don't know about
Hey,
it.
it's all a part of the culture. We can't help it, bro.
No judgment here on Rebirth, the podcast. Jeezy filed for divorce.
Oh, Lord, no.
Why are y'all so sad?
No.
I mean,
I'm kinda
not
happy.
sad, but
I fuck with Jeezy and his,
You know what
and
I'm
his
saying?
wife.
I fuck with Jeezy.
you right.
How you feel, though?
I fuck with Jeezy.
I'm on Jeezy's side. If you left the bitch, leave the bitch.
Oh,
She
he
did
left-
something, didn't she?
He left her.
I went from
mean,
old school Chevys to time travel.
Jeezy filed for divorce. This is Mr. 103. This is the man that motivated me, bitch. 103. The motivation that I had
I said, who that?
to get up every morning,
Nigga, we
bitch.
that. Yeah,
You think I'm on your side? I'm not. I'm on Jeezy's side.
I was a New York nigga.
I'm
bumping
firmly on
Jeezy.
Jeezy's side.
Hey, he really just said to the marriage, R.I.P.
I'm firmly on Jeezy's side, bitch.
R.I.P.
You did something, ho.
What you think happened?
You did something.
I'm not in their business or nothing. Like,
He didn't cheat on the bitch, I tell you that.
What you think happened?
I think that hoe caught an attitude one day, and he was like, you know what, bitch, I'm tired of your Chinese shit. I'm tired of your Asian shit.
God.
Shout out to all the Chinese.
I don't
want to
eat chicken fry. I don't want to eat shrimp fried rice no more, bitch.
I do. Hey, I'm 5'2". If you have any to offer,
She did something to him.
What if it was the mother-in-law?
That bitch did something to Jeezy. Jeezy did nothing wrong in the situation is my stance.
Hey, we believe in Jesus.
What you think? She karate chopped him or something?
I don't know. Too much soy sauce.
Lord Jesus.
Damn.
The sodium or something. I don't know. I just know that Jeezy didn't do anything wrong. He was a perfect gentleman to her.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. He impregnated you. He gave you a beautiful child. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It was just a lot of MSG in the relationship.
I saw this shit on Instagram today. I saw this shit, and they was like, even Jeannie Mae said that she has a temper problem, an attitude problem, and yeah,
That's his baby mama, Jeannie Mae. That's her name.
No,
Jeannie Mae
is the one who he was married to and divorced. Yeah, so she even proclaimed herself that she has a temper problem and an attitude problem.
What does that mean?
That may come across wrong to him.
You are an adult. You grown. What does an attitude problem mean as an adult? You can't control
This
your
is why
emotions.
he's my twin. This is why he's my twin.
Like-
This is why I love him so much.
Man or woman, this is not gender exclusive.
Please speak.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
How do you have attitude or emotional problems as an adult?
I'm able to
As an
check
adult.
myself, and I'm grown as fuck. So the fact that you're not able to know how to speak to me is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, know how to speak to me because I know how to speak to you. Okay, we got people coming in the Daquiris to
Hey,
go.
friends.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Yes, of course. Come look, get your Daquiris. It's that type of party.
But that's crazy. Like, how can you have? I never understood when people use that as an excuse. You can't use your human. Like, that's a personality problem that you need to deal with.
Hold
You know
yourself
what I mean?
accountable. Let's hold
So
ourselves accountable.
boom, hold yourselves accountable. I feel like that about anybody that I come across because I really do feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a grown ass motherfucking person. You know when you being rude. You know when you got attitude.
You know when you're being wrong.
You know when you're wrong as fuck.
You know when you want to prove your side.
Then when I go off on you, then that's oh, you're tripping. Why am I tripping?
I hate that.
You know damn well you was being rude. You know damn well you was coming across. I wouldn't even be telling you anything about it right now if you wasn't. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Jeannie Mai is going up out the door.
Is she
about to
bad
be
though?
I don't think she's a bad person.
think
I just
that's
feel like they
speculating
wasn't
on personal
compatible.
opinion.
I'm gonna have to look at the
You have to
Instagrams
pull
because
that
if
I
she's
feel like
single
they
now-
wasn't compatible. You mean bad?
If she's single
I
now,
don't think
hey,
you-
I'm
I
gonna
don't
check
think
it
you want
out.
the problems though. I don't think
It's
you want
him.
the problems.
Selena. Last episode it was you. Now today is Jeannie Mai.
No, it's always Selena. Selena, holla at me. It's always Selena. Don't get me wrong, but
Anything for Selena?
you know what I'm saying? If
Anything for Selena.
if Jeannie is available, you know what I mean? I might check it out.
Leave that skinny ass po asshole alone. Leave her alone.
Holla at me, Selena. What we got?
Selena got a little girth on her. We love Selena for him, but Jeannie, I mean, no offense, Stink. You're just a little too skinny for our taste. Anyway, so just moving right along.
Shout out to Jeezy.
Shout out to Jeezy.
Big
We
shout
hope
out to
everything goes well for you in the whole situation, Maya. I know you're gonna come out on
Shout
top,
out to
my
the
boy.
snowman, please.
Big Snow. You heard me? I was at every concert. I don't know if you saw me in the audience or not.
You had a
Jeezy.
snowman T-shirt?
I literally was like at every concert, front row. I paid for this shit. I'm like Jeezy fan.
But
like
did
the
you
fact
have
that
a T-shirt though?
he didn't sell merch. I don't want to tell his business.
Them shits was in the hood, and you was getting suspended from school for wearing them motherfuckers.
But that wasn't his merch though. That wasn't from Jeezy.
It don't matter. It was making him bigger.
Not the nigga at the corner store selling the snowman
And it
T-shirt.
was hanging up behind the counter.
No cap, that nigga was bigger than life. Like back in the day when Jeezy first dropped, the nigga was bigger than life. Shout out to you. I was a fan of you. Fuck that hoe.
Still a fan, big fan.
Fuck that hoe, Jeannie. Holla at Riri.
I don't know if I want to say that yet. I didn't get to see how she looked yet, so I'm gonna hold my opinion.
Thirsty ass. Anyway, so we're in Houston, of course. Drake was here.
Rebirth.
Oh, and he puts his album back again.
I have emotion like crack
I
in
was
the
waiting
80s.
for it to come out too.
I feel like he just really wanted us to know that he was here and he bought a house and he's handing out Chanel bags to bitches that aren't me.
And he went to some school too. He was
CE
touching
King.
the city.
Yeah, he went to CE King.
He went to C.E. King High School.
Yeah.
That's all the way on the east side. That's not even Houston for real.
Fair East Side.
You know Drake can't really be in the hood right now.
He could, I thought that nigga Jay, Prince or Jazz or one of them niggas was the one that made sure that he was able to go wherever the fuck he wants to go.
Shout out to those guys.
I mean, he can go anywhere he want to go at this point.
Really though, like Drake, come pull up on the podcast, Rebirth, the podcast. We're on Homestead. If you're looking, the North Side, where Jazz and them are from, supposedly.
But the album,
either way, the album has not come out yet. Where the fuck are you? Where is it at? Where is the album at? I'm mad.
October 6th.
That's what he said?
He pushed it back. Yeah, October 6th now. He said because he's on tour, you know, it's hard to get.
We should have known that the album was going to come out in October because his birthday is in October. We should have known that shit.
Now, Scorpio,
period.
Brother.
I don't know. I don't even know why we was expecting it in September, knowing that this nigga birthday is a month away.
Did you see any footage from the shows?
I did see footage from the shows.
It's been lit.
He walked out with Johnny Manziel
and Travis.
I didn't see Travis. Why did Johnny Manziel go viral and not Travis?
Travis was definitely there.
Did he walk out with Travis?
Definitely.
Or Johnny Manziel?
So 21 Savage came out with Travis. I don't know if it's a different like walkout method.
Drake picked Johnny Manziel to walk out with.
And he definitely
of
shout out Bun B as well, the OG.
He did shout out Bun B. Shout out to Bun B. We love you. We love you being Drake's mentor. We love that whole situation. We love that shout out and that tribute.
Hey, Trillburger.
We want to do a pod at Trillburger.
I haven't been there yet.
I haven't either.
Been
it's right by my crib.
Hey,
Bun.
y'all are asleep.
He got footage with Bun. Talk about it.
I was actually there on the opening day. I was probably like number 12.
Yo.
Dabbed up Bun. Got me a Trillburger.
I want to. Bun B. Hi.
Hey,
my name is Riri, and I need a Trillburger, and I need an episode at Trillburger.
I stood outside. We waited for the thing to open for the very first time.
Really?
You know yes. It was special. It was near and dear to my heart. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, I haven't had a Trillburger yet. I want one.
I haven't.
I'm tweaking.
How are the Trillburgers?
Okay, your rating.
The Trillburgers are up there. I'm not gonna overhype them, but they good as hell.
Give it a rating.
1 through 10.
Okay, I'm a burger connoisseur, so I'm gonna have to give him a 9 soft 10.
Oh,
soft 10.
That's a 10 out of 10
from a burger connoisseur.
Soft 10.
Soft 10.
And the fries are seasoned to perfection.
I'm coming. Okay, so boom.
Fries are different. You're not gonna taste fries like this anymore.
We gotta get food. We gotta go and get content.
We'll get behind the scenes at Trillburger. Shout out to Bun B. Shout out to Drake for shouting out Bun B. He gave out the Chanel bag. It wasn't me.
Did you hear the SZA and Drake out song?
I did hear the SZA and Drake song.
Slime you out. What do you think?
I love the song. I love anything Drake does. I'm gonna lie to you. Like, there's nothing. He can't go wrong in my eyes.
You're a Drake girl.
I am.
Okay. I'm a Drake guy.
I'm a certified lover girl. I'm sorry.
I'm a sensitive nigga like him. So
I am. There's nothing he can do that goes wrong for me. And then
you know, I dibble and dabble. You know,
I'm a sensitive Scorpio. So
even
Drake,
the old Drake, like even the H-Town Drake, for real.
No. I'm still in it. Like I don't have anything.
Drake was so H-Town when he first dropped. Mind you, I love Drake. Twin loves Drake. The SZA joint with him and Drake was cool. The whole beef with him and Halle Berry was kind of weird. I didn't really get that.
Is there a beef?
I don't think there's a beef.
She had a disagreement.
She felt a way that the biggest artist in the world used her picture when
at the end of the day,
when she didn't look her best. And it's like, come on, man, you've been married and divorced.
I don't even think that was the issue. I think the issue was that she didn't capitalize off of it.
I think that's what it was.
What do you do? Let me keep my mouth
shut. She said no.
She said no.
But she didn't own the image.
Right.
So.
Right. I feel like if Drake would have thrown a couple of dollars, we would have never heard about it.
No, fuck that. Why should he have to? If you don't own the image, it's just you. It's public domain. Learn the rules of society. Learn how she been in Hollywood for how long? She know how this shit go.
He did attempt to play nice and ask. I will give him that. But then went the proper route.
That's like when my nigga Burna Boy. That's like when Burna Boy sampled Toni Braxton and tried to reach out to her, and she was beefing, and he was like, "Yo, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway." And
that's crazy. That's crazy. And then, but she still wound up getting the royalties.
She did because he decided to give it to her and put it out. But it's like, don't beef with me if I'm trying to play nice.
I feel it.
True.
I feel it. I understand that.
Because it's all love.
Shout out to Drake. Shout out to SZA, Halle Berry. We don't care. Honestly, girl, we wouldn't even be talking about you if Drake wouldn't put you on that cover. So you better be grateful.
We're not talking about you.
That we even discussed that at all. He got a house out here in Houston.
You believe that?
I do. I believe he been had a house out here in Houston, and we're just now hearing about
I
it.
was gonna say,
we late.
That nigga been staying here.
I was gonna say, you think Drake just got a
This
house?
nigga is
out
here every weekend.
He talking about hiding girls away in Katy. You think he just bought a
This
crib?
nigga is here every fucking weekend.
Yeah, it's either Katy or Sugarland where they coming at. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
He been here. So y'all finally found out that he's living here now. So that's that on that. Drake, fuck with us at Rebirth the podcast.
Pull up, brother.
please.
I ain't got to get in the bed with you. I ain't got to put no covers on or none of that here shit or none of that shit. You know what I mean? And then I'm not going to badmouth you after I get off the podcast.
She can style you, you know what I mean? Big Riri.
Listen now. Drake.
Come on now.
Click it.
Come on
Lock
now.
in, you know what I mean?
Tell him your
Tap
ad.
in.
Tell him your ad.
At what you wearing Riri on Instagram.
You heard that champagne poppy?
Dig.
Pour some of that champagne.
Underscore between each letter. between each word. Okay, so Diddy came out with a new album.
Let's get some applause for my brother.
Let's
my
talk
New
new
York
music.
brother. Harlem.
Let's talk new music.
Harlem on the rise.
Let's just get into the whole new music segment.
Haven't heard it.
We've already talked about the new motherfucking Drake or whatever like that. That one motherfucking single, nigga.
You love it though.
Y'all gonna have to
We
tell
love
me
it,
what the jam because I haven't heard it yet.
Tough Love is my favorite song on that album.
Okay.
Diddy was featuring Sway Lee. Sway Lee. How do y'all feel about
What
Sway
is the
Lee?
one called with Daquiris?
I don't know. I was going to say something. I don't
The
really
song
know.
with him and Daquiris caught me and had me in a chokehold, and I was like, yes. He has Daquiris on the album. He has SZA on the album. He has Sway
Everybody
Lee
on
on the
there.
album. It's an album literally with everybody on it. It's a good feeling album. It's a good vibe album.
It's
a
called
good.
Pickup with
It's
Fab.
a good album.
Jacquees and Fab.
We love it. I loved it.
Fab.
Pick up.
Diddy.
I love Fab.
Riri, please.
Quick story. Shout out to
Or
my
not
nigga
Carisha,
Fab.
please.
Fab, I know your origin story. You a Brooklyn nigga. I know what you was doing before the music shit, man. Shout out to you, my guy. You are forever a legend, man.
We don't know what he was doing.
And you won't, because I'm not gonna.
Hey,
I'm not gonna define.
Why would he
you
say
know,
all
you
of that
know.
and we don't get to know?
If
Tell,
you know,
put it in the
you
group
know.
chat.
Part of it. I'm
You gonna put it in the group chat.
Just
It's fine.
know Fab was one of them niggas that was
Put it in the group chat.
an important fixture in the hood. Shout out to you, my boy. We know.
Shout out to Fab. Shout out to Nas. Nas dropped as well.
Big Queens.
Hey,
Come
let's
on
go.
now, give us some
Magic 3.
Big Queens.
Nas
Yeah.
dropped. Nas shit is fire as well. I went on a
Nas
date
and
recently
Wayne.
with this little. He was about 12 years old. Not literally.
Hold
not
on now.
literally.
Okay, yeah.
Clean it up. Clean
Cause
it up,
y'all like to
Riri.
fucking
back.
come for me.
Clean it
he
up,
wasn't
Riri.
literally
Pull it back.
12, but he was a young man.
Clean it up,
Okay.
Riri.
He was younger than me.
Okay.
Okay? He was in his 20-somethings, okay?
Okay, cool.
And so we're sitting at the table, we're talking, we're having conversations. I'm like, what new music are you listening to? And he said a whole bunch of people that I was not listening to and that shit wasn't giving. And I was like, have you heard the new Diddy? He was like, he's not listening to Diddy. I'm like, it's because you're young.
What did you listen to? Do you know an artist that you mentioned?
Do I remember? No. Do I know?
Probably wasn't important. Probably wasn't important.
No.
Nigga said some shit like Sofago. or
Like
some bullshit.
something that I have never heard of in life, but mind you, I feel like there's a real disconnect between the younger generation and the older generation as far as the music goes. Like
It is.
Diddy is Diddy.
That age
like
gap
first
is
of
not
all,
that far either.
It's not.
It's like 1 year over, and they got a whole completely different.
It's a real big disconnect.
Diddy dropped. I don't
Puff
think
Daddy.
they understand when niggas say Diddy dropped an album.
Puff Daddy.
Like, what point are y'all not missing? What are your point of y'all? What's going over your head when niggas say Diddy?
Every day. He don't drop every year.
Now, I'm not listening to Diddy. Like, you can't, first of all, because he hasn't dropped in forever, nigga, but Diddy dropped.
Let me tell
like,
y'all-
are you serious right now?
Let me tell y'all something about Diddy. Obviously, the Biggie connection makes everybody know Bad Boy early years.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all who respect DJ Khaled for getting these artists together that aren't, Khaled don't lay a vocal on a track.
Diddy
unless
Ben
he
did
sing.
that shit.
Diddy is the originator and the best at that shit.
Diddy
Khaled fell off.
dropped.
Let's talk about it. Khaled fell off. I'm sorry, my boy. You doing your thing. I fuck with you, but you fell off with the music shit, gang. It is what it is.
Diddy dropped. I don't know what else to say except for Diddy dropped. Like P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, like the originator of getting talent.
The
that
originator of the
motherfuckers-
remix.
Like the originator
Literally.
of the sample. Like the originator of producing hip hop music. What the fuck? Diddy dropped.
Come on now.
Diddy drop, niggas.
You gotta listen.
You young kids, I need y'all to hone in and just get back to just do some research.
Yeah,
bro.
I just downloaded it. So
Do some research. Don't call yourself a true hip hop fan until you go listen to some Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go listen to some Diddy shit if you're gonna call yourself a true hip hop fan. Period. Diddy dropped. I loved it.
You heard the new Offset?
You know what? I was supposed to listen to Offset shit.
I ain't get to it.
He got a new video, he got a new song, and he did a 24-hour stream with my man Kai Sinat.
And that
I
stream
seen
was
I seen the
crazy.
sleepover that went viral. The sleepover went viral. I saw that shit.
You see when Cardi called him?
I didn't see when Cardi called him. I didn't watch it. I just saw, you
It
know what I'm
made me
saying, the
wanna be there.
aftermath.
I ain't gonna front it.
It made me
looked
wanna be
fun.
there.
Do you
They had
remember
a
the
chef.
sleepovers with your cousins?
Yes.
Do you remember the sleepovers with your cousins?
Head to foot.
No, we didn't have a chef show up in the morning, but guess what? My grandma was in that kitchen baking some motherfucking biscuits.
Some bacon and eggs.
biscuits.
There were no air mattresses back then.
There were no
you know
air
what I'm
mattresses. We definitely had the pallet on lock.
saying? You was on the floor
Head to
or a
foot.
twin bed?
What was that called? The igloo, where you put the fan in that bitch and you put the sheet over the fan?
You preaching now. You over here. You giving up.
Y'all don't know
inside-
nothing about it.
This is inside the NBA with right now.
Y'all don't know anything about it. Sleepovers were the shit back in the day. I don't know. Should we throw a sleepover gang? Because the gang, we be doing shit. We have a lot of events
We
coming
have
up
motion,
this
niggas.
year.
We got big motion.
We have a lot of event coming up this year. I really feel like we should throw a fucking sleepover, like a
gonna
pajama party or some shit,
It's
G.
going- yeah, it's going-
Can I
that
show up
sound
in a
about
onesie?
Like the kid and play, like type of pajama party type of thing.
I'm with it if I could show up in a one.
Come in the onesie. We'll have matching onesies because
Say
that's my
less.
I
fucking
get a
twin.
little hot, so I gotta run with the little basketball shorts. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's no problem. As long as it's giving pajama party type shit. Y'all have to experience like a lock in. Y'all ain't been to a
Oh
lock
yeah,
in.
y'all ain't been in a lock in.
What's a lock-in? I'm not familiar with that phrase. I don't know that phrase.
You tripping?
What's that?
Church lock-ins, my boy.
Doe, up here. The church lock in, we're not gonna say too much.
Hey, just
but
know,
the church lock in?
Just know they was on Friday and you left Saturday morning.
Explain. What was it?
So the lock in is everybody shows up to a place.
Church? What church?
Can we have a lock in
More than
at
likely, yeah.
at Daquiris to go one day? So at Daquiris to go, we'll have a lock in, and everybody shows up to one place, and then boom, you're locked in. You're here.
Oh, for the night.
Yeah, you can.
Hello.
Ain't no going
You have to
outside.
spend the night.
Ain't no going outside. Bro.
See, I'm
So
a
you
little-
have to spend the night in the room with the people who the fuck you're with.
Yes, bro.
I don't know
Yo.
if I like that, man. I like my
Nah,
bed.
you're missing the
No,
point.
Sleeping though, you gotta understand.
You're missing the
it's no
point.
sleeping.
Nobody goes to sleep.
That's the thing.
You're missing the point. Have you ever played hide and go get it?
I've played Manhunt.
I don't know what that
Nah,
is.
You gotta play hide
See,
and
that's
go
some
get
East
it.
Coast shit.
Hide and go get
What's
You
it.
have to
and go
play
get
hide
it.
and go get it. And then have you ever like been in a place with the John who you knew you been wanting to holler at? Like I've been trying to holler at this
Hey.
bitch. I've been trying to get at her.
Please tell me you have. Bro.
I've been trying to get at her, and then boom, now we're locked in a building with each other, bitch. What are you saying right now?
I'm not used to the lock-in title.
I feel like
What
it's
is
a
it
South
called in
thing.
New York?
That might be a South thing.
You got so in New York with some shit like that.
Y'all don't have lock-ins. Y'all niggas
No,
is rude.
we don't
I
have
don't feel like
lock-ins.
y'all can lock each other in for 24
First
hours.
of all, there's not enough space to be locking niggas in one
Oh yeah,
place.
niggas is
First
already
of
on
all.
top of each other already.
At the church lock-in, imagine a church, and you're locked in.
So you in like the pews and shit? Or?
Yo,
Yeah,
goes
everywhere.
down in the
The
pews.
whole church, bro.
Hold on now.
The whole church is. There's
It's
nothing
crazy.
out of bounds.
In the Lord of the
Yo.
in the home of the Lord.
Forgive us,
That's
Jesus.
what's wrong with us now, bro.
Forgive us, God. It went down at the church lock-ins. You'll have to experience one. We'll throw one for you. You can get the whole vibe. You can get the whole experience.
make sure you get
it
the
won't be at a
experience,
church because nobody's in your right mind.
Okay, back to
Yeah, we
Offset.
did that. I did that.
Back to
Offset
Yeah.
sleepover. Boom.
Back to Cardi calling
got off
Offset.
subject.
That was pretty
Boom.
funny. Cardi called Offset during
off
the
subject.
live stream, and you know, Kai and his homies was there. At first, they was dancing. They was having fun. Pause.
I saw that.
Offset was on the pogo stick. Pause. That shit was funny as hell.
Big pause.
He looked like he was having a good time, and I appreciated that because I like seeing black men have a great time.
Black boy
be in,
joy.
We be in too much like beef and bullshit that is
Y'all be too
unnecessary.
serious. You niggas is too motherfucking cool for
And that's
me.
why I say shout out to my
Oh
nigga
my
Tizo
God.
Touchdown. He put the best album out this year. He's about
my
having
God.
fun. But anyway, back to Offset. Cardi called him live, and he was like, "Yo, this is the wife. I got to answer this." And they was like, "Yo, that's Cardi. That was Cardi B." You know, because you know that's his.
Cardi's
wife,
beefing with Nicki. We'll get to it.
Oh God damn.
Damn, you know that hurt his heart.
Fuck twin. Fuck. Anyway, Cardi called him and was like, "Oh yeah, you need to do this all the time because you know I need to make sure I know where you at 24/7, nigga. Because you know it was a good laugh. Don't you dare talk about Cardi. That's the Bronx. What you got to say? Okay, Cardi, Nicki, VMAs, Nicki. Shout out to Nicki at the VMA. You look beautiful. You did your thing. What you got to say, twin? Come on now, come on with it.
Cardi,
come on with it.
Speak.
You want him to be on FaceTime all the time with you? You want him recorded all the time?
She's Dominican, yes.
For why?
Because she's Dominican.
I think once you
is that the only? I didn't say anything.
A Dominican, you will understand.
Fine, I love the rice.
They don't even make that great of rice. What are you talking about?
Dominican rice? Isn't that's not the yellow rice?
I said rice and beans.
I never heard of rice Dominican rice.
No, it's not Dominican rice. It's just rice and
beans.
So
what is the Hispanic rice with the yellow stuff on it?
That's just
that's different. That's
just
Spanish
different. People making rice.
That's not Dominican.
See, my mom make yellow rice. My mom from Honduras is not Honduran rice. It's just
Hispanic
rice.
rice.
Hispanic motherfucker making rice.
Cardi B, call us. We trying to figure out what type of rice you bake, bitch, as a Dominican. Is she a Dominican? I thought that bitch was from New York.
From New York,
yeah, you can be from New York.
You can be both. Two things can happen at once.
So is the Dominican the Boricua?
No, Boricua is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Don't get that.
Don't get
that shit twisted.
Please don't.
Let me tell you something. You bitches better not come for me in the comments.
I'm bringing you to NY.
Because I'm trying to get educated right now. I don't know for sure.
We gotta go to NY.
Twin, we all going to NY. I need to educate y'all on the politics of how that shit goes.
Yes.
I'm ready to go.
Make sure you get your steps in now because you will be walking.
That's fine. Nikki's from New York.
She's from Queens. But
she's from New York. Queens, New York.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
Be respectful now.
Hey, you gotta know your
Be
hoods.
respectful now.
Nikki's from New York, and she felt like calling the Dominican young lady. She didn't call her out. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna say what I feel about it. Really quickly, the VMA performance. Nikki had a VMA performance. She performed her old songs.
She hosted.
There
we go. Clean it up.
And she performed. She had a performance where she performed her songs that were her songs that have been her songs forever.
She did some freestyles too. Come on now.
She did a few freestyles.
Dissing a lot of people. She did somebody from Houston that I will not name.
Meg Thee Stallion.
I ain't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves.
Damn.
Give us some.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna say just one thing.
Horses since Christopher Reeves.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm gonna let it go after that. The lady being rapping like that.
Who out rapping Nikki right now?
The lady being rapping like that since she jumped out the gate.
She really been going hard.
Since she came as out the gate.
Since she was Onika.
Since she was Onika Minaj. That lady has been coming for everybody's top for her life.
Shout out to Roman.
For her career. Let's not take it. That's why she said don't take the clip. Don't take it don't take it personal. She's doing her job. She's being Nicki Minaj.
Can I give some quick shout outs?
Shout out to
Nikki. Shout out to Web and
Shout
Nitty.
out to Nikki.
Shout out to Web and Nitty. Shout out to the real Queens niggas. Y'all know. Shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50.
Web and Nitty. Come on now. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to mind you, the performance. I lost my voice.
She brought out Lil Wayne. Wheezy Wee, come on now.
Anytime you bring out Wayne, it's a good time.
Amelie is bitch. Nikki, shout out to Nicki Minaj. No diss to anybody else because I'm shouting out to Nicki Minaj. I've been a Nicki fan since Nicki has been Nicki. Like y'all have to understand, like a lot of you bitches came after her.
And this is the problem. Everybody has.
A lot of these bitches came after her. Like I remember 10, 11, 12 years ago. Me listening to Nicki and literally
I was on a plane with the Wayne.
There was no
you
other bitch that I could put on besides her. So my opinion may be biased.
She was on a plane with the Wayne.
She said what she said. She's not the 1, 2, or the 3. You bitches say you look up to her, but really you bitches look up to
you. Look at the. She was dissing all of them there live.
Facts. It was the facts that were being speaking that fucked me up in the whole situation.
But
I didn't find no lie.
Shout out to everybody though.
Shout out to everybody doing their shit.
I'm only shouting out Cardi and Nicki though. You other girls in rap, you gotta step it up some more.
Hey, I'm gonna shout out to all the women
Be
in hip-hop
specific.
Right now.
Thank you, though. Be specific. What other women are you not shouting out right now? Be specific.
Whoever isn't Nicki and Cardi.
You not. I mean, yeah, they pretty much.
Who else can? Shout out to Sexy Red. I fuck with Sexy Red.
Listen to me though. When it comes to bars, when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to just getting on that mic and fucking spitting
and writing your own shit.
Ooh, shit.
Hello.
Nicki and Cardi is probably the only ones that I can really get a props to. Like right now,
we got a few
Cardi don't write her
relevantly.
own shit though.
She doesn't?
Hell no. You crazy?
Prove it.
You want me to pull up the?
Okay, fine. So boom, Cardi.
Shout out to Rhapsody.
Shout out to Party. Shout out to Party Fontaine. He writes a lot of Cardi shit, and then he got with Shorty from out here, and he cut Cardi off. Sorry.
That's how that goes.
That's how I go.
Can you hear me sleeping? Did you hear it? Okay, Cardi, I love you.
What's the next topic, Twin?
Next topic is still Cardi. Boom. Have you heard about the Chrome 23, the Remy Ma, the Papoose, and all the things?
Yes. Shout out to Remy Ma. That's her.
You want to
platform.
shout everybody out?
I'm shouting out everybody from New York. Shout out to Remy Ma. Her platform is very successful.
Chrome 23, I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It has me in a chokehold. Okay, so boom, shout out to the platform, Chrome 23.
What you got to say about it?
She fucked that man.
Who?
What is it? Easy
the Block Captain.
Easy the Block Captain.
Have you watched Bel Air, the show? He's in that show, a couple episodes.
Wait, who?
Easy the Block Captain. He's a battle rapper from Philadelphia. He appears in Bel Air, first season of Bel Air. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, the remake of Bel Air.
I have watched that, so I'm going to have to go back and watch it again and see who the fuck the nigga is.
You probably didn't know who he was.
No, not at that point, but now I'm going to know when I watch it again.
Shout out to Easy the Black Captain. You nice. You a beast. You a battle
nice.
rap.
You a beast.
You a beast.
You had Papoose gal. You fucked that lady.
I don't
the chemistry on camera is too much for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I've done my fair share of dibbling and dabbling.
Easy the Block Captain was the nigga that got into beef with Will and when they were on the basketball court in Bel Air.
Oh,
he was that guy.
Oh,
he had a good role. He played a really good role.
He did. He could come back like today or tomorrow.
He did that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
He did that.
Boom. He fucked Papoose bitch.
Allegedly.
Because we don't know.
It's not confirmed. We weren't there.
I love it when other people say allegedly and I don't.
Just like Tiana.
Allegedly they had sex, but I'm just saying from a woman's perspective and from seeing.
You think she did it?
I think she did it.
Just because of the chemistry.
That face.
I'm not gonna lie. It was the one video where she after the battle, you know what I mean,
she had to point at the camera and tell him like, nigga, chill out. The camera is right there.
That was a bad
I need you to chill out.
Yeah.
I need you to not do too much right now because the camera is literally on us at this point.
I don't know if y'all seen the matching fits picture too.
Ooh.
I saw that one too.
Yeah,
The black
It wasn't
green.
even that. Let me tell you
that
something.
was
When
tough.
that nigga is
Yeah, that was
spitting,
tough.
watch Chrome 23. When that nigga spit, it's the lightness in her. It's the my whole eyes light up when this nigga is spitting for me.
And her husband is Papoose. That nigga been spitting for years. That nigga was
Why
spitting since I was in high
he
school.
not on Chrome 23 is crazy to me.
I don't know.
The nigga ain't battle rapped yet.
He can't put himself in that position because that's not going to be a good look.
Yo, bitch is the motherfucking host. Yo, bitch is the person who runs that bitch.
Now think about when Meek was with Nicki, and then Drake said, "Yo, is this your girl tour or world tour?" Like you ain't trying to get into that type of battle.
Okay,
you don't
so if
wanna
your
do
girl
that.
started it, you don't want to be the person to win every battle because your girl started it.
I'm a supporter. I'm not even competing.
Bet. I feel that.
Disqualify me. I'm standing up. I'll cheerlead.
But then if you fucking one of the niggas that's competing, it's problems.
Yo.
True.
That's just
So
like
allegedly, Papoose ran down on the nigga and smacked him up.
allegedly.
Papoose
is not to play with though. Brooklyn nigga. Shout out to Pap. You know how it goes, bro. Yeah.
And she fucked him, Pap. Really quick, we're gonna move on. So boom, so that happened. The whole Papoose, the whole Remy situation. Prayers, thoughts, concerns, all of the things.
I love both of y'all. Shout out to the beautiful black young baby girl that y'all have.
I hated to see that breakup. Like that was the part that fucked me up. I'm like, oh no. So it's true. Then when after I found out they broke up, and I went and looked at the videos, and I was like,
work it out, man.
It's tough, man.
Black men don't cheat. Black love is superior. Work it out.
Please.
okay. So boom.
For me.
Lil' Kim did an ebony cover. Did y'all see the ebony cover of Lil' Kim?
Yes. Brooklyn. This is
You
old
can't
New
even.
York
You can't
shit,
even.
like-
You can't even really say Brooklyn stand up because I feel it in your soul.
I
Like,
wanted to, but
Welcome to
all I said was Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Welcome to
I heard she had control of the airbrushing and shit.
Yeah, that's
so.
crazy. But
my thing is
it all
this.
gets covered.
That's
She
common.
posted before she posted what she approved, and then she posted what they posted,
Oh, I
and
didn't
even
see that.
what she approved,
I didn't see
it was
that.
still
That's new
giving
information
bitch.
to me.
No,
new
it was still
information to me.
giving. It was still giving. Absolutely the fuck not. What you approved and what they posted is still. It's all. But mind you, okay, like let's get serious, y'all. Body dysmorphia is a thing.
Big
Lil
thing.
Kim has not liked it how she's looked for a while. This is not nothing new.
At least the last 20 years.
For a while, she's been trying to change her appearance. She's been trying to change how she looks naturally for a while. So,
And we love how you look prior.
We definitely loved it.
I love Lil Kim, yo. Like,
the one with the legs bust open on the thing with the yellow.
she got a little
Yes.
bigger, which is okay, but she turned herself into a Cheshire cat.
Put your lighters
And then
up.
it was like, damn, ma. Come on, Kimberly, why you do that? You was the Pink Ranger.
Body
We loved you.
dysmorphia is a thing. It's
Yes.
an active thing. It's a lot of women culturally and then especially right now who do not like how they look.
And
Why do you
men-
think
and
that
men
is?
as well? And the men as well.
Men as well, for sure. It's not
Why
just
do I think that is?
Yeah. Social media?
Social
Yes.
media plays a big part into it, and
Self-esteem.
then not only that, I feel like we've really lost sight of the whole. You remember back in the 90s?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Do
why.
you remember back in the 90s and the 80s when, like,
I don't remember
literally
the
that
80s.
natural that I was born in '88, so I was like right on the cusp.
I was
You were
90.
right on the cusp.
I'm right on the cusp
90.
of the '80s and the '90s whole situation. So it's like
Oh, so you're only 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 9th.
Okay, you're a Pisces, like my mama.
Ow.
That's why
You
I
love
fuck
your
with you.
mom.
That's why I fuck
you
with
know,
you. Okay,
you know
that's
you're
why
my
you my
twin.
twin.
It's
Word.
for reasons. Okay, so boom, like back in the 90s, we really was not concerned about if she had the stretch marks or any of the things. Like that shit was really kind of welcomed.
It was never an issue, literally.
It was welcome.
Even now.
That niggas welcomed the stretch mark, the dimple, the whole thing. Now I just feel like the culture has changed. Everything has changed. The plastic surgery culture, and then if you want to know who I blame, if I blame anybody, like just one particular person, like one particular
you put it on one
movement
head?
that just made the whole shit change to something else.
Dr. Miami,
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, well,
a non-black woman with a black
There
woman's
was no
figure.
black woman that decided they was gonna go get that shit. I'm trying to figure out.
So you think Kim Kardashian is responsible?
She changed the culture. She changed
Black
the culture,
culture?
not for because they appropriated it so much, because they were a part of it so much, because we accepted them into that culture
She got
so
a little
much.
traction. She got
So
a little
whatever they
traction.
did, it was kind of like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? Like we'll go with that. I can't remember anybody else
she's cooking.
I think it was Kim.
historically that went got the surgery that made us feel like we was gonna go get that shit too.
I think it was Kim, but I think it was more so the internet as well.
But she was the one who ran the internet at that point in time.
But that's follow where I'm going. I'm thinking that if she was the leader in terms of internet success and fame and popularity, to where if it was not a Kim, it would probably still be somebody else.
It would be somebody else. You're certain.
Somebody
Certainly.
would've did
That's why you my twin. Certainly would be somebody else, but she is the one who did it. If you're asking me, oh, what changed the culture or what changed the this and the that?
Do you think Kanye's any lane
He
in
had.
there?
For another episode, we're going to talk about how we should
talk
just
about Ye
stand
now.
up. We should just stand up and just
Hey,
say what the
tread
fuck we need to
lightly.
say. I'm going to tread lightly because it's not Kanye. I don't feel like it's just Kanye that, but it's a lot of things that I feel like as a culture we just let slide that we didn't say anything about that we should have said
I
something
can
about.
agree.
I think
I can agree
Kanye
with that.
fell into a position where, as a rich black man in the country and in the world, as popular and as successful that he was, he got with a woman, as we all do, whether it's a sister, whether it's somebody outside of whatever it is that we're doing, you know what I mean, outside of our race. I think he got with somebody to where, as him being a man in a relationship, he's not about like shutting down what his woman is doing. He's a
Okay.
supportive guy. I think
No cap. I feel the same way.
I think because
but I
of
feel
that-
like every black man is that type of person.
hell no. You wild.
Not every.
Hell
not
no.
every.
So every black man is not supportive of his woman?
No, not every. Not
Hell
every
no.
Black man, no.
Why?
That's
Is
not
it because
that's not
she's
even
a black woman?
That's not even a black
Black women don't support.
Y'all be
Black men don't
generalizing
support
everything.
black women.
It's a man thing. Not every man is supportive of his woman in general.
Because we can't. Everybody.
So why are
ain't
you with her?
under
Why is she your woman if you're not supporting her? I'm so confused
No.
right now.
I agree with that.
I know. What I was saying was, I think Kanye supported her to the point where, like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to support you and I'm going to fall back and let you do what you're doing, where it could come across that I have no say in what you're doing. Well, I may not, but I have opinions. If you're going to do what you're going to do, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. It's just going to make me look a bad way, but it's coming across as like, I stand on one side of this, but you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. I can't stop you from doing that.
And it's for you.
Especially when you're
partner.
famous.
You want your partner to be happy at the end of the day.
Do you?
You do.
But do you want to be happy yourself?
I do.
And
Right. So I feel like Kanye West sacrificed his happiness, his health, his wealth, his all the things to make sure that somebody else was that. And I don't think he should have did that. I feel like he
think
should
men
have
do
spoke
that.
up before.
Yeah,
That's what men do.
No, y'all don't. To who?
Some.
To Kim Kardashian, nigga, not to me. I'm trying to figure out when do I get that nigga that's just gonna sit up there and just sit and be like, shh.
I can speak from experience. I've always support every woman I've been with. I've supported whatever they wanted to do, whether it's creative, whether it's just whatever you want to do. I'm going to support you. Feel me? Like,
Okay.
I'm supportive. It becomes a problem when now it's my turn to do some shit, and you see my shit. Let's just talk about it. Bitches be jealous of the niggas that they with.
You
Right.
bitches.
Kim
I'm
was
not gonna cut you off
jealous.
there. No cap. Yes. Okay. Boom.
Kim is popular,
You're
but
right.
she was not as successful and
You're
talented as
absolutely right.
Kanye.
Yeah.
So
You're absolutely
she wanted
right.
to outshine this nigga, which bitches usually do. And I
You're
hate to say
absolutely
that
right.
word. You not bitches. I love you.
But how can you outshine Kanye
Listen,
West?
by showing your ass. Niggas love ass.
Yes.
Bitches love ass. They don't like a beat machine. What the fuck is that?
You right.
You know what they want to see.
Come on now.
They
What we
want to
talking about?
expose the skin.
What we talking about?
That's how they
Kanye showed his ass on a bow in Italy and got banned from the fucking country. Like, what we talking about,
But if
fam?
somebody showed the else,
Kanye, I'm with you. I told you to get your dicks up.
He was getting that wop, and now he can't come back to Italy? What the fuck is going on, son?
Get Kanye.
With his wife.
But mind you, the only reason why Kanye is getting so much notoriety and popularity is because who his ex-wife is. Yes or
Hell
no?
no.
It was before that.
He was
It
getting that
way
before that.
It was way before that.
He either helped her or continued the pace. It was
Fine.
never over. It was not more or less. It was either the same or he helped her. Because he was Kanye before she was fucking Kim.
True.
What we talking about? Come on
Big
now.
facts. Big
Was
facts.
he though?
Kanye was
Big game.
Kanye before
Kim
he
was
even
outside
Kanye.
with that whole Paris Hilton.
And doing what? What we know?
And that's why Kanye wanted to fuck with her, because she was outside with that bitch Paris Hilton.
Kanye was
And
rapping
because
about
the motherfucking sex tape had leaked, that's why Kanye wanted to fuck with her. Like, just be for real now. Like, let's remember what happened.
That don't take away from him being the popular
I
person
never
first.
said that. Nothing takes away from him being Kanye. I'm just saying, like, everything was you know what I mean? Everything was calculated. And I feel like when shit started to get left and when shit started to go left, Kanye should have said the fuck something. Like,
We ain't got
nigga,
no Yeezy, nigga.
You ain't got
like,
no
sit,
Yeezy
shit,
in your
like,
life?
you supposed to say something, nigga. You saying something now. You ain't even with the bitch no more. It doesn't matter what you say now. You're not with the bitch.
So if you're not with somebody no more, you can't commentate on what they doing in life.
Fuck no. Fuck you.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can, but it's
You can't have an opinion.
It's frowned
You can have an
upon.
opinion, but who does it matter at this point?
So
Facts.
does your opinion matter when you're in a relationship? Because it doesn't seem
Matters. It matters when we're mutually in a relationship and we're mutually sharing this and we're mutually
To. Do you
doing
think
these
that
things.
is
and
what's
we're-
really happening? Because there's been people in relationships that have opinions about what their significant other is doing, and it goes is a mute point.
Again, you know, I'm on your side on this. You
Whose
bitches,
side?
I'm on the when the man has a point or when the man has something to say, I feel like bitches don't necessarily be trying to listen, like talking about it. I feel like they don't have the same discernment or the same concernment as the nigga has when they want to say something. Like, nigga, if I say I'm hungry,
Speak on that.
bitch, as soon as I say I'm hungry, I'm expecting you to do something or move something or move some type of way about it. But if the nigga say he hungry, bitch, you, who supposed to be cooking? Bitch, you cooking. Like, you cooking. Are you cooking? He don't want to buy no food. He wants you to cook, bitch.
So how do you feel about? And we might have spoke about this on Pause before. How do you feel about maintaining friendships with people you dated before?
Oh, maintaining friendships with people I dated before.
It's a little hard.
it's different for me because I'm cool.
It depends on what your status
I'm cool.
is.
You know, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. But if my nigga, like the nigga who I'm with, is like, nah, bitch, chill out. And then it depends on if the nigga who I'm with is doing what the fuck he needs to do. If you doing what you need to do and you're providing all the things you need to provide and you're that nigga, this is what you get out of me, nigga.
So you wouldn't allow
I'm
him
throwing
to
the
be
key
friends with his ex if he was providing what he needs to?
Would I allow him to be friends with his ex if he's talk to the show today, tomorrow, whatever the fuck? I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I feel like this. You know me, nigga. You know how I'm coming.
Secure.
You know how I'm coming. You know what I'm gonna do if I find out it's something else than what the fuck you told me it was.
Facts.
So now you take that risk.
It's about communication, bro.
You take that risk. You take that risk to whether or not you want to do all of this or not with this bitch or not. Like that's up to you at this point, because I know what I'm gonna do if I find out it's something different than what the fuck you told me.
Facts. Communication and boundaries, my boy.
You and that hoe can go
Communication and boundaries.
today, tomorrow, any day.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm so secure in being Riri that I feel like you know what the fuck is up with me. You know what I mean? Like you too. You got a bitch. You talk to the bitch. You know who the bitch is. That bitch know what's up with you.
Hey, shout out to D&G Daquiris because he's Daquiris.
I want another one, but I wanted to wait because I got to go to the bathroom, gang. What we got next, Riri?
Boom. Rod Wave came out with a new album. It's called Nostalgia.
Okay.
We love it. Have you heard it?
So I'm not really familiar with Rod Wave's game. I know he got a song with Kodak that I fuck with called Before I Go. That's really all I know about, dude. And shout out to Wallow. I know the story of Rod Wave Drake wanted Rod Wave to do a feature. Rod Wave thought that he was not ready. He didn't want to do a record that
with
wasn't
Drake
good.
that quick.
And then I think maybe it came across that he lost his opportunity. So Wallow reached back out to Drake's people and put them on the phone. I thought that was amazing. Shout out to Wallow.
Shout out to Wallow.
Yeah.
Wallow, can you get me on the phone with Drake people? We would love that if you could tell Drake something about Rebirth the podcast. Mind you, we just need 15 to 20 minutes. We don't need that long with him. Okay? We ain't trying to get up in the bed with this nigga, none of this shit with this nigga, none of that.
We not.
We not.
We not.
We just want to ask him a few questions.
How long
or whatever
we been
like
going,
that.
Trill?
1 hour? 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay, so boom. Y'all got enough, bitches. Y'all have got enough from us tonight. Shout out to Daquiris to go. The Daquiris are daiquiring.
Yeah.
They dacking.
My shit done. And I realized it wasn't just blue. I had like a rainbow swirl. It was red and blue in this motherfucker.
It was red and blue in there. I had a half a daiquiri. Mind you, I'm still tipsy, so they work. They do what they're supposed to do. Make sure that you follow them on Instagram at NO. I wish I could say it right. I'm tipsy. Nola's Daquiris to go. I swear to God, it's going to be at the bottom of the screen.
I'm taking mine to go for real because I can't drink no more.
It's going to be at the bottom of the screen. This is Rebirth the podcast. You have tuned into
Rebirth
episode 11.
Shout out to Rashad.
Let the games begin. Episode 11. Make sure that y'all get on that Patreon.
Please.
Rebirth.
I'm gonna need y'all on that Patreon. I'm gonna need y'all supporting the podcast in any way that y'all can. Make sure that y'all coming through to New Orleans Daquiris to go on Homestead. Yeah. Support them.
Support
Cracking the
Rashad.
80s podcast.
Cracking the 80s crack radio. New
5'2", but still
New
bigger
crack
than you
radio.
niggas. You heard me?
5'2".
Support Doughboy as well. Support Doughboy as well. Make sure that y'all check out his Instagram page.
Big Dough.
Rebirth.
Boomy Trill figure behind the camera. Braggadocious motherfucking network. Rebirth the podcast. Episode 11. It's a wrap, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're lit. We lit in this bitch. To all you motherfuckers in the comments, y'all already know what to do. Eat my dick.
Go ahead. Let him
Eat his
tell him
dick.
to comment.
Eat his dick, because I don't have one. But eat Twins' dick, eat Doughboy's dick, and leave us the fuck alone.
If you want to, go ahead and get in contact with Riri. She'll get you in contact with me.
If you want to eat his dick.
And then I'll be right there to follow.
If it's an excess, I can, you know what I mean?
To
Dough is
all-
right here.
To all up and coming artists, make sure that y'all hitting the DM if you want to come on the podcast. Mind you, there we have seats available all the time.
And we have producers here. Producer here, producers behind the camera.
We got the fire
beats.
clips. We got the
all
fire
that. We got
pictures
production.
for you. We got the fire production for you. Again, shout out to Pros Houston. We'll be back next week, y'all. It's Rebirth the fucking podcast. We got this bitch.
Hey.
Rebirth, the podcast.
On having motion like crack in the 80s.